Hey, good morning everybody. Today is going to be a great day. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, how can you say that? You don't know what today's going to be like. That's true. Nobody knows the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen throughout the day. Things can change in a heartbeat. But I go into the day with the expectation that it's going to be a great day. There have been times where I've gone into a day thinking this is going to be a bad day. Oh, this is going to be rough. It's going to be tough on me today. And most of the time those days are pretty tough. But then when I look back on them, I realize they really weren't that much worse than another day. But I was miserable all the way through. Why? Because I expected to be. Maybe you've heard somebody say when they go to take a test, man, I am going to absolutely bomb this test. And then they get their grade and they get mad if they get a D or an F. Well, what did you expect? I would rather go into it thinking, hey, I'm going to do my absolute best on this test. I expect to get a passing grade. And then most likely I'm going to. So many times what we expect determines our outcome. And even if it doesn't change the outcome, it changes our attitude and our approach to the situation. You can go into your day thinking it's going to be a horrible, miserable day. And then no matter what happens throughout the day, you are going to feel miserable. Or you can go into your day thinking, I am going to have a great day. And then even when things go wrong, you're going to have a better attitude and a better approach. You're going to feel better about your situation just because of your expectation. Just this week, I heard of a doctor give what I consider to be horrible advice to a young lady in her 20s. She had been experiencing some problems, going through some tests, and the doctor said that he was really concerned about the situation. But then he told her to prepare for several extended hospital stays throughout her life. Now, what kind of advice is that? What kind of expectations is he telling her to have? Basically, he is saying, hey, expect to be miserable for the rest of your life. Expect to rack up debt faster than the U.S. government. Isn't that the expectation he's setting? How do you prepare to have several extended hospital stays in your life? You may as well say, don't make any long-term plans. Don't have any hopes and dreams. Hey, don't bother falling in love. Why would you set those kind of expectations for somebody? I'm not saying ignore the problems. I'm not saying ignore the possibilities or that there are challenges ahead. But let's give some hope. Let's set some good expectations. Hey, I know this is a bad situation. I am very concerned about your condition, but we have made many breakthroughs in this area, and I believe we're going to be able to help you. Isn't that a better expectation? Doesn't that set a different tone for her life? Hey, why not say, look, you are in a pretty bad situation here, but get ready to see the glory and power of God. Why not set that expectation? That's a much better expectation. I guarantee you that if you set those kind of expectations for somebody that's facing a serious illness, they have a better chance of recovery. You have to expect something good to happen, or you're not going to have anything good happen. If you expect to be miserable, you're going to find misery. If you expect to be unhappy, you are going to be unhappy no matter what happens in your life. If you expect to just spend your life in the hospital, you're going to spend your life in the hospital. But if you expect good things to happen, if you expect a recovery, if you expect your healing, if you expect a miracle, you can see it happen. And guess what? Even if your miracle doesn't come, your life is going to be so much richer. What do you expect? What expectations do you have for today? What expectations do you have for your life? Are you making big plans? Are you dreaming big? Are you setting your expectations high? If you do, you're going to have a richer, fuller life. Don't set your expectations on misery. Expect greatness. May God bless you, and I hope you have a great